So, today is 6/9, the day I'm choosing to release this studio version of a song called Drifting Now. It's quite fascinating. Fascinating? It's just such a trip, you know? One day you're on photo booth filming your authentic, vulnerable self of this song that you wrote about just the shit that was happening in your life. And then not the next, 3 years later, you find out that it's sampled in a song, and these people from all throughout the world start listening to it, and it inspires you to remember how powerful being authentic and vulnerable with yourself is. Yeah, I'm doing the best that I can, and I love this drum beat. It's an ever-flowing process of learning to be okay with the flaws and the weaknesses, as well as seeing everything that you are, which is energy, and everything that you are not, which is things. You know, we are not this vessel, we are born into it, I sense. Anyway, I'm babbling. I want to share with you a bit about this song. So I wrote it on February-ish, maybe even January, and it's inspired by the song Drifting by the by the Broke Mokes. And the song Drifting, it was a song that I listened to for those dark times. It's a song that my consciousness chose to go to feel okay with what I was feeling. And then I found some ukulele chords that could go along with it. I just posted it on YouTube, no expectations. Fast forward to January 25th, and I know this because it was a court date that I had for a traffic thing. Or was it traffic? Maybe. Anyway, so my phone goes on YouTube, and it just basically based on my movements, possibly, it went on the comments of one of the videos, which is the one I just talked about, and they were telling me about this Muay Thai song, and I'm like, okay, it was just like pharaoh. I don't know how to pronounce it. I think it's pharaoh. Anyway, yeah, so I check it out, and it's like a pretty intense song. The way it's translated, it's very intense. That's the only word I'm gonna use for it. And I didn't know how I felt about my song being in connection to that one, so I kept the video private for like 7 months. I just didn't want anyone to find it. And people found me on Instagram somehow, asking me where the video is, and upon months of contemplating it, I chose to put it back on. And then fast forward to about a year later, I am at this artist residency, and I'm about to finish it. It's like about a week or maybe even 4 days, and I go up to I'm gonna say it. I called him Soul Brother in my head, and I was wondering if that was too cheesy to say for the camera, but fuck it. Yeah, he feels like a soul brother. So I went up to him and I was like, dude, do you think you can make this one song happen before we go? And he's like, yeah. And that just, well, I'm so grateful, because this song is really precious to my heart, and it inspires me to remember so much of the mana, the energy that we are made of, and how art isn't meant to be impressive or to be trending. Like, art is simply art, and whoever resonates with it does. So I hope you resonate with it. I pray it inspires you to remember a reflection in yourself, possibly. And yeah, listen to it till the end. I recommend. Anyway, I love you all so much. I was touching my leg in case anyone was wondering what I was touching, because I don't know, I've been caressing myself recently and I love it. So yeah, self-love. And also the music video is coming out soon too. Wow. And by soon, sometime this year, I'm gonna be the one editing my first 2 music videos with the studio versions, and I'm really fucking excited. Anything else? I don't think so. I'll show you the view though. It's beautiful. So there is Volcano Madeiras. Here is the trees and the lake. The lake is there. There's plants growing on the roof. And here are more trees. Oh, and here's the ground. It feels strong, so that's cool. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I love you.